I have a loyal subscriber that asked me a very interesting question. What was the question he asked me? This person asked me, why do I keep getting intrusive thoughts? And the example he gave was, sometimes I feel like people are either listening to me or watching me. And he also added, when he's at the mosque, which is like a church for Muslims, when he's at the mosque, he feels as though his phone is going to start ringing and his phone is off. So it's not even on, but he just feels like it's going to start ringing. So he gets intrusive thoughts, and sometimes he worries that something bad might happen. So he feels uneasy. Now, the thing with intrusive thoughts, from my own personal experience, what I've learned is that they will come. You will get thoughts that will not necessarily make you feel easy or comfortable, but these thoughts will come and it will be a test. Usually, what I've noticed when these thoughts happen, it's a test to see, will I remain in control of my body and my emotions and my thoughts, or will I start spazzing out? Will I think these things are true? Will I act on it? And most of the time, having no response, having no reaction, and bringing myself to the present moment, breathing, usually these things fix the situation because you're reducing the thoughts in your mind, and it's pretty much common sense. When you keep getting thoughts that someone's watching you, or what do you think the reason behind that is? If you get thoughts that someone is watching you or someone is listening to you, the reason you get these thoughts is because you've been doing something in your private time. Or me, what I've noticed is that anytime I do something in my own private time, and I know this thing isn't a good thing or something I can do in public. So like, let's just say watching terrible websites. Let's say like watching porn. When I used to watch these bad websites, I noticed that I would always feel guilty. I would always feel like someone was listening or someone was watching me. Almost like any moment now I'm gonna get exposed and someone's gonna call me out on it. And these intrusive thoughts would always be spiraling across my mind. But when I stopped doing this thing and actually started doing more self-improvement and focusing on my art, my craft, my purpose, I noticed that these thoughts diminished. They went away. And the reason these thoughts went away is because there was nothing at the back of my mind that I felt ashamed of, like I felt guilty of. Nothing I was doing in my private time that I wasn't happy to share with anyone. And usually these are the reasons why people get these intrusive thoughts, because they have something they're doing in their private time that they shouldn't necessarily be doing, and because of that they feel ashamed. Another instance where I've noticed I get a lot of intrusive thoughts is usually when I'm worrying about things, and this usually stems from having a bad morning routine. Usually when I have a good morning routine, I feel energized, I feel good, positive, grateful. What consists of a good morning routine? Wake up, be grateful for your day, starting a new day, being given another opportunity to have another day, to see a new day. Just being grateful for a new day is good enough. Be grateful for the new day. Take a deep breath, maybe do a couple of them, and be in that present moment. Drink some water, maybe like 200 to 300 milliliters of water. Get up, exercise. It could be like short bursts, even stretching, and then go do your hygiene, have a nice breakfast, communicate with the people in your house. Like just little things, or even make breakfast or tea for like someone that lives with you. If no one lives with you, make yourself some tea. And throughout the day, try to do things that are productive. Keep yourself busy. Usually, when you're not busy, this is when the intrusive thoughts come. But if you're not doing anything, or you don't necessarily need to do anything. Try to focus on being in the present moment, taking deep breaths. Stop focusing on the past and the future. Focus on the present moment. What can you fix now? What could I do now to make my situation better? Always try to think of ways to improve your situation now, as opposed to thinking of the past or the future. And that essentially is all it takes to get rid of your intrusive thoughts. I know these intrusive thoughts can cause anxiety in a lot of people. Sometimes I get these anxious thoughts, anxious intrusive thoughts, and they make me anxious because it's like, oh, what if someone's been watching me? What if they tell someone else? Oh, and these intrusive thoughts are never good. It's okay to get them. Like, don't feel ashamed of getting intrusive thoughts. Remember, this is just your body signaling to you that something bad or something you're doing is bad, and you need to stop doing this thing, and you'll stop feeling guilty of doing that thing. If you need someone that wants to give you this extra support, some people just need extra support, extra guidance. It's like we know all the information, but we just need to hear it from someone else, and we just need someone to hold us accountable. So thank you to the loyal subscriber for asking this question, and hopefully I've answered your question. And I would actually like to get into deeper detail and more insight to this question that you've asked me, but I just want to make my videos a lot shorter. That's the reason I don't want to like make long videos. A lot of people don't watch the videos, and I do understand like there's not enough time in the day to watch like all my videos, which is fair enough. So I will make these videos shorter and more compelling, and definitely more valuable, because the value is essentially what I want you guys to take from this. So make sure you join my Discord server, community server. It will be the first link in the description. Hopefully you've gained some wisdom, some knowledge, some understanding from this video. And get rid of those intrusive thoughts. Take a deep breath, guys. It's been your boy Paul Khadar. I love you guys all. We out. Peace.